SR20. This car was a complete engine rebuild and have not gotten it started yet. I think that's on the agenda for today. But we redid some intercooler piping here. Aaron did a great job. Sorry, I tried to come over when you weren't like gonna burn my eyes out. I was gonna try to come over when you weren't gonna burn my eye sockets. I walked past and I was like, "Oop, there goes my eyes." Yeah. So, oh man, looking good. This is super hot, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
They're doing the end tanks on that.
Yeah.
And then the piping, right?
Yep.
Needed an upgrade, so I'm excited. I'm excited for them. See, we did get that stuff wrinkle black instead of purple now too. I'll let Aaron work. And then we had Ryan over at Redline. Coatings, powder coat, everything powder on this car. Ryan did just in different time periods because we would get something powdered and then realize we need something else powdered. So he's probably powder coated like 3 or 4 times for this, but the end result is very, very nice. We're pumped to get that started to see how she sounds. It's been a minute. We've had this car for a long time. At first, we were supposed to just do an engine swap for another SR20, but that engine turned out to be no bueno, so we ended up having to build it.
Well, we were hoping you could just buy a used good engine to just swap out and then him be able to drive around on a stock engine in the meantime, and then the engine that he bought ended up being full of water and was rusted from the inside out, so.
That's the chance you take, unfortunately, when you get used engines. It was unfortunate for him because he was under the impression it was a running engine and he paid a running engine price.
Yeah.
So be careful out there, guys. Yeah, tax is real. But we've gotten this far. We just did the fuel lines and the fuel system last night. So you could see here we got all new, got a hanger. What pump is in this?
Haltech.
Hellcat. But, so what are we going to do to get this started today?
I just have to wire up the injectors because it's got different connectors. Wire up the...
What injectors are in it?
ID 1300s.
Oh, 1300s,
Yeah,
okay.
it was side feed before, so it's got the solid side
top.
feed connectors. And so now it's top feed with ID 1300s. Just a couple electrical things to button up, and then this should be ready to fire up.
What are you expecting out of this on the...
I did like mid to high 4s on pump, and then...
we did it on race fuel last time, I thought.
Then we put it on MSO 109 and almost touched 500.
We ran into problems though, remember? It was like a fuel...
Yeah. No, it was blowing out the spark. I think we were getting close to running out of fuel too, but mainly the issue we were concerned about was the blowing out the spark.
How are we going to remedy that this time
I
around?
think he's got new coal packs, so we'll see how that goes. Plus, his engine was consuming some coolant, so that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Because that's ultimately why we tore the motor down, was because he's been having a weird coolant consumption issue for the past 5 years. And then when we tore the engine down, is when we found out why it was consuming coolant, because whoever tuned the car before was screwed some things up. That was done out of pure negligence, really.
Correct.
And pretty much detonated the tops of the pistons so bad and the tops of the bore that it ate away at the block and started pushing coolant.
Yeah, so it's not even a good block.
No, hence why we had to get a completely different SR. And, unfortunately, by the time he got it to us and we got a good tune on it, it was already too late. So, yeah, that sucks for that.
Sometimes it sucks. I mean, that's like a reality.
What happens when you make changes or increase power? Shit breaks.
Yeah.
But it's different when you break something out of an increase of power, or it's a byproduct of what you're doing versus pure negligence in this case, because
this was negligence for sure.
Somebody just didn't know what the hell they were doing when they were tuning.
Update on Sharif. How's she doing on cold start?